First of all, I know what everybody's thinking. I know you're saying to yourself, where did that man get that jacket? I want one just like that. It's one of a kind. You cannot find it, I'm sorry to say. But this, I have to say, I always look forward to this evening. I always look forward to this crowd. I always look forward to the feeling that I get when I hear the speakers come up here and talk about how the Cara Collective has changed their lives. When I think about the folks that this organization serves, it's just an amazing thing to see all of you in the room caring so much about these people. A few years ago, I received an award that they give to an outstanding citizen in the state of Illinois. And they chose me. It's called the Lincoln Leadership Prize. And I gave a rather long speech that night. Tara told me, Jim, don't take any more than 3 minutes. Mayor's got to go soon. So I'll keep it tight. But that night, I talked about a myriad of things. But one thing I said was, I have to understand what happens in the prison system, because I need to understand how they take young men and women in at 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, keep them for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, maybe longer. And they don't come out significantly better than they went in. They have them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They can teach them so many things in places like that with that level of attention. And I said that night, I need to go to a prison and see what happens in there. And a friend of mine took me to Pontiac. And I toured that prison. I wanted to do everything the prisoners did, the inmates did, and see everything they saw. I saw where they slept. I saw where they ate. I saw where they entertained themselves. I saw what their schools were like. And I came out there saying, these institutions really are committed to just locking these people up and keeping them away from us. I came out and I asked a myriad of questions. I said, you could teach them to do so many things while you have them here. Why don't you? And there's not much of that going on. And so they come out, and to come out and have an organization like the Cara Collective embrace them, teach them, help them restore their dignity, their humanhood, their sense of value and worth. When I first got acquainted with this organization, I knew that this was going to be something that I would not ever leave. My kids aren't going to leave it either. And as I think about being the presenting sponsor over the last few years, thank you. I never know how much money I'm actually going to give. I just get a call from Tara Harper, and she says, Jim, you're at this level. I said, yes, ma'am. But tonight, it's special. Thank you. And I get a chance tonight to introduce my dear friend, a person, a man that I respect so much for what he means to this city, where he's come from, and the office he holds right now, and how much he loves this city and the people in this city. But before I introduce him, I want to say one more thing. I may be going over by a minute. Please, tonight, if you have it in your hearts, give. When the paddle comes up, let's give. Any level of support, all levels of support, go straight to folks who really, really, really need it. Now, without further ado, it's my great pleasure to present our mayor, Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Wow, thank you so much, Jim, for that introduction and for your leadership. And good evening, everyone. You know, I will say that the best way to raise the most amount of money tonight I'm going to sign an executive order right now to make sure that Jim Reynolds' jacket is something that we can auction off. If we auction off that jacket, we are going to meet our goals tonight. Jim, you are a fine human being and a fine dresser, but more importantly, a humanitarian, and we are grateful. I do want to thank the Cara Collective for welcoming me this evening for this celebration tonight. But most of all, I want to thank your long-standing commitment and work to transform the lives of Chicagoans through employment and opportunities that come with dignified employment. But I do want to give a special thanks and a welcome to the new CEO of Cara Collective, Miss Karen Norrington Reeves. Under her leadership, Cara Collective's work will not only continue, but grow to reach more Chicagoans. Cara Collective reminds us that talent exists everywhere in our city, but opportunity has not always kept up with the talent. Cara is closing the gap with a steadfast belief in second chances by investing in people and creating pathways to stability and success. And at the heart of this mission is the truth that all work has dignity in it. A good paying job does more than just pay the bills, but it creates confidence in a person and stability within a family. It empowers them to build the future that they dream of. And they're able to dream of experiencing what jobs provide, which is sending their kids off to college. I was just sharing with Karen, my 18-year-old is about to graduate from Kenwood Academy, and he's headed off to Eastern Illinois. And one of the joys of my family in this season is knowing that we are sending him off to prepare for his future. And that's what good paying jobs provide. And again, whether you want to become an entrepreneur or give back to your community, that's what this organization is about. And a good paying job has the power to strengthen entire blocks and communities, but it also ensures that they grow stronger and that they are safer. And so I'm grateful for Cara Collective's partnership with the Chicago Department of Family and Support Services and the Department of Streets and Sanitation. As one of the city's leading workforce delegates and a key partner in the neighborhood cleanup program. The cleanup program provides transitional jobs and career navigation services for returning residents, helping them to navigate re-entry into our communities, and it sets them up for a pathway of stability. This partnership is an essential part of our work to build the safest, most affordable big city in America. And along with Cara Collective's mission and impact, tonight we celebrate leaders who reflect the full spirit of what this organization is about, second chances. And so I want to congratulate the 2026 Gala honorees, Goldman Sachs receiving the Trailblazer Award. And of course, when we have these distinguished awards, it's important that we lift up individuals who have been through this before. So Mr. Sheun Ajayi, congratulations on the Distinguished Alumni Award. Thank you for your commitment to Chicago. My administration is proud to be aligned with Cara Collective, with all of you, to build a more equitable workforce system. And through the Mayor's Office of Reentry and the leadership of our first of its kind director, Mr. Joseph Mapp, and the Mayor's Office of Health and Human Services, and the leadership of the Workforce Development, Trinity Doby, we are investing in housing, employment, and other resources for returning residents. And through our continued investments in these economic opportunities, it's allowing young people to experience the full revitalization of what can be offered when a second chance is given. And my administration is working to build thriving communities that are abundant with opportunities for all. But none of this happens alone. In closing, thank you to all the community leaders, the employers, partners, advocates in this room who believe in second chances. Your work to create opportunities is life-changing and will shape a bright future for our city. So I hope you all will support Cara Collective tonight, and I look forward to the work that we would do ahead, building the most safest, most affordable big city in America, which all of us know is the greatest freaking city in the world. the city of Chicago. Thank you all very much. Good night.